Archive.php is the template that is responsible for displaying things like categories, tags, dates, authors, things like that if a specific one is not defined above it. So we'll be looking at some specific ones like how to create a specific category, archive, but archive is a generic all-purpose catching one that catches a lot of pages you might not realize in WordPress. So let's go ahead and create one of these in our theme. Now what we could do is our home.php is actually going to be pretty much the same as what we want from our archive. And so what we could do is simply copy this and save it as archive.php. Now let's take a look right off the bat and just grab a certain category and notice, okay, we've got the category displaying here. So that's giving us the page title, which matches up here. And then inside of it, we see our posts and things. Now it's saying template home. So let's update that. So this template is archive.php, and there's no pagination links because we don't have enough to be requiring that. Now notice that if we go into archives, scroll to the bottom, we're going to see this is archive.php as well. So this single template will display a lot of different things. If we were to add tags as well, so let's put in a tag cloud above our archives, save and publish that. Notice that any of these are also going to be using the archive.php as well. The specific author page, we don't have that linked up. We'll look at that in a little bit, but archive is going to cover all of those. So it's a pretty wide ranging, which is why it's possible to drill down and customize it further. So it's probably a good idea to keep this template fairly generic. And really there's no real difference between our home.php and our archive, but home does not fall back to archive. So you can't leave out the home.php. It's going to fall back to index, not to this archive. So even if they are slightly similar to each other, you can make changes, but we're going to have that set up here. And this will be what controls our fallback, or this is going to be, what controls the fallback for if specific category tags and authors are not linked up there. So at this point, go ahead and just copy the home over and create the template here that you see. We don't have any changes. So, I'm feeling we don't need to change this, but I'm going to show you one more template tag just so we have some difference. The archive title. And you'll notice now it's going to tell us what section we're in, category, author, month, year, etc. Notice we could drill down that far. So this is the archive, pretty helpful template. Go ahead and create yours just like we did for this template, for this theme that we're building. But then also in the project that you're building alongside, go ahead and create an archive file there as well.